Hey everybody, Massive Breaker here, and welcome to my smithing tutorial in Mountain Blade Warband. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. First, you're gonna need three different things. You're going to need iron ore, hardwood, and endurance to smith. So, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna try, and I'm just gonna show you what everything means in the smithing bar. So let's go into. I love two-handed swords, so I'm gonna learn, and I also like two-handed axes. So I'm gonna show you how to craft a axe. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a two-handed axe, and as you can see, I haven't unlocked anything. So gradually, when you go throughout the game and you start smithing and breaking down smithed items and all that, like if I smelt this, there's a chance that you can get like parts of stuff. Why do I have 108 wooden hammers? I think I bought those by accident. All right, but whatever. So by smelting stuff down, you yield these items on the right, which gives you more stuff to craft. So for the basics, all of this right here is stuff that you have locked and stuff that you have unlocked to smith, and the same thing for like the thing, like the staff, the grip to hold stuff with. So the things down here is how heavy this item is, how far your reach is, or like how long it is, its swing speed to see if like it swing faster or slower, the cut damage, which is how much damage it does, and handling, how like easy to handle it is. You can also increase or decrease the size of the blade, or the head in this case of the axe, by sliding the size up and down, and that increases like the cut damage. But if I go up the size, it increases the swing cut damage, but it decreases swing speed as well as handling. But if I put it all the lower, it does the exact opposite of what I did. Over here is showing the difficulty of smithing. So if you smith something and if the difficulty is over your smithing level, then there's an easier way that you're going to botch it and not be able to make like a normal weapon, and you're going to have negative stuff. So I'm going to show you what it's like to actually smith a great weapon, or a legendary weapon, probably, because I may or may not have edited the files to make this video possible, but whatever, that's fine. Don't hate me, please. This is for the sake of you guys. Over here you have your refining side. Well, you have to press refine. So refining, I'm going to be showing you also which ways to level up your smithing as well. This option is very important, because if two hardwood with one charcoal isn't worth it, but 3 hardwood with 2 charcoal is worth it. To find where to get that, it is the first thing that you level up in smithing. Efficient iron maker or efficient charcoal maker. I choose this one because it fits my needs, because I'm always going to be making charcoal. So down here is your amount of iron ore, crude iron, wrought iron, iron, steel, fine steel, and Thermacascene steel, as well as wood, hardwood, and charcoal. So in your refining bar, it just shows you the conversions from hardwood into charcoal and iron into crude iron, as well as charcoal and crude iron into wrought iron, and then charcoal and 2 wrought iron into 1 iron and crude iron, and then it goes from 1 charcoal and iron into steel, and then so forth and so on. So the better the better metals that you use, increases like the cut damage and the speed and all that stuff. Now, if I go onto the smelt tab, this just shows you how to smelt down your stuff, and it yields this stuff, and it gives you these items back in return. But keep in mind, it does take charcoal to smelt things down. Now, onto making a two-handed sword. So, as well as yourself that you can use, you can also use, if you press your face down here, your beautiful face down here, it opens up a tab, and if you have characters in your party, and I do not right now, they start showing up around here, and you can have them each smith different things to level their smithing up, as well as use up as less amount of stamina as possible. So right now, I'm just going to make a really long sword. Let's see if I can find any... Ooh, God. Ooh, let's do this hold pommel. And let's have hand armor. Let's do this. This looks like a nice medieval sword. Well, we gotta make it longer. You have to make everything longer. You have to do this longer, do this longer, and just makes... You have to make everything bigger. It's nice. But this makes the sword big or small. Which we're going to do that. So let's craft this. Let's forward to this. And I just crafted a normal item, a simple item. I believe there's not big a chance to get really good items. Let's just name this Big Berth, which is what I previously named this on my stream earlier today. So make sure to come watch my stream tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, there are a couple more things that I need to show you. There's not much left to showing you anything about smithing, because everything is already covered in this tutorial. Smithing is very intuitive, and it's very easy to learn. But keep in mind that as you keep on learning how to make, say I want to make a heavily reinforced oaken great axe handle, it keeps on requiring fine steel. So in order to get like these, now in order to get steel, you're gonna have to smelt stuff down. So I'm gonna buy an item right now. It's steel. Okay, so I found a folded longsword, and it yields 6 fine steel and 2 Thamaskene steel. Very simple. So if I smelt this down, it gives you the ability to make things with fine steel and Thamaskene steel. Now, as well as that, it gives you new smithing parts to use as well when using to make a two-handed sword. I don't think it gave me a blade, but I think it gave me a grip. Yep. And it gave me a hold pommel. The final thing that I'm going to show you right now is where to level places up. So if I press C right now, go into smithing. This is showing everything what you should do. Now, you can't, okay, each thing you can go with Steelmaker and you'll be able to make steel. But I find this way more intuitive because by smelting things down, you'll be able to learn, you can get steel by smelting things down. I do recommend going for at least 1 Steelmaker or 2 Steelmakers, because steel is good. You need steel to make things, but smelt things down and you'll get steel no matter what, and it's worth it. So as passing all this, because I talked about efficient coal maker, we go on to controlled smith. It doesn't really matter whether or not you're going for a, but it does matter whether or not you're going for a bow or a two-handed thing, and I'm going with a bow character. The next one is either stamina or the next one is either stamina or trade penalty. So I don't recommend selling your stuff. So that's why I'm gonna go with stamina. You can make better weapons, and then you can sell them after for less. The next one, you have to get Master Smith. Character has 10% chance to make a masterwork weapon if difficulty requirements are met. The next one is Enduring Smith. Increase your endurance, please. It takes endurance to learn smithing. Use it. Now, this is either if you're going for a polearm or a axe build or a sword build. I'm going with cut damage because I prefer cutting weapons. And finally, Legendary Smith. 5 chance to make legendary weapon. This increases for every 1% skill point is beyond 300. So if this goes beyond 300, it increases by 1%. So if I have 305%, that is going to be 10% chance. And 315, 20% chance. Or 20% chance. So that is how to level up your character with smithing. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video, and have a great day. Stay safe during quarantine, everyone. Bye.